Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel TC YouTuber. So today I welcome you all to another explanation series of the Parasyte The Grey. So I will continue this series with English language because you have responded nothing while I was explaining in Hindi. So let's start with English and I hope you do respond whether you like it or want me to do the same or whatever in comment section. So let's start. So in the last episode, we see that the detective came to Suin to ask her about her health at the hospital, and she was saying all of her feelings. And she said that when this accident occurred, I thought that all over again. And detective asked all over again means, and she explained that whenever since childhood the bad things happen, I have to deal with it for a long time, so I felt like the bad things will happen again for a long time. So that was how I felt. But the detective said that you don't have to worry so much because a 10-year-old girl calls a policeman for the father being abusive is a very brave thing you have done. So we understand that they have connection from when she was a child because of her abusive father. And after we can see another person who is the assistant of the main detective comes, and he was very friendly. And at the same time Suin was feeling very different from inside, and we can see that she was not feeling normal. And also we have seen the parasite coming close to her. But what happened? Because if the parasite enters you, then it infects you. But she was behaving different, so what is it? We have to figure it out. And after that we can see some kind of big gangsters coming into a casino or bar kind of thing. And when that gangster comes, a lady goes to another man and informs him that he has arrived. And this man which the lady was talking to was our male lead. So he comes out and he just acts as a waiter there and goes into the room of the gangster and just acts as if he's cleaning. And when the gangster comes out of the restroom, then he directly attacks that man. We don't know what was there, but from this scene we understand that the male lead is very aggressive or is indulged in criminal activities. So we got to know this thing. And after that, when the security comes up and other assistant of the gangster comes out, then the male lead runs away from that place. And after that he goes and take a bus, and through that bus he enters into his house, which is also not his house but his sister's house, where his sister lives. And you can see that his sister is suffering from a disease, and they do not have any good relation between them, because when he first sees her he says that don't worry, I will leave soon from this place. So, and she was like no reaction, and she just goes inside. And then he searches the room and also asks his sister that where is his little sister, and she has no idea about it and she does not tell him. And when he was searching the room, in a drawer he found out the phone of his little sister with whom he was close. And he just thinks that why the cell phone of her is here and she is not here, what is going on. And while thinking all of that, something is suspicious. And then scene cuts to Suin, who was checking her bag, and she was released from the hospital because she had no injury at all. And she was at the bus taking going home. And suddenly what happens is that everything was fine. And also her detective calls her and he asks about her that how are you fine now, can you get released, is it fine? And she was like yes, it's fine. But after that she hangs up her call, and a sudden a very high pitched sound comes, and she has to cover her ears, so high pitched. And she feels very uncomfortable. She thinks what's going on, and other people or everything is normal, only she gets it. And when she sees a man who was coming entered the bus, and he was staring right at her, like very deeply and continuously staring at her, and she feels very uncomfortable. And then she decides to leave the bus, and she gets out, and even after getting out, that man keeps on looking at her very creepily, and she thinks that what is this going on, and we audience also think that what is going on. And with this, the explanation series of today ends. So I will bring up the other videos in the next time, and you have to let me know, do you like this series or what's going on about this series, the higher series. Please let me know in the comment section, and I will meet you in the next video. Bye guys.